Dear students, I welcome you all for the practical demonstration of pulse code modulation and demodulation. Before going into actual practical implementation of PCM, let us get introduced to the PCM trainer which is available in our communication lab. The PCM trainer consists of 5 major blocks. The first block is audio generator, second block is PCM modulator, third block is PCM demodulator, fourth block is filter, that is low pass filter, and the fifth one being a DC source. Let us revise this once again. The first block is audio generator, second block is PCM modulator, third block is PCM demodulator, the fourth one is filter, and the fifth one is variable DC source. Now let us understand each block in detail. The first block being audio generator generates sine wave output here. This is a test point where you can observe and measure the sine wave output for the audio generator. The sine wave is varied from 300 Hz to 3.4 kHz. The idea behind selecting this frequency is to resemble it to the human speech signal. The amplitude I can vary from 0 volt to 5 volt peak to peak. The output of this audio generator, that means sine wave output, is connected or can be given to this PCM modulator input. This is my PCM modulator input. PCM modulator consists of sampling, quantizing and encoding. You see here, this is a ramp signal point. Here you can observe a signal which is staircase signal which can show you the quantization levels. Here you can measure sampling frequency also. To select the number of quantization levels, I do have a bit select knob here. You can make it 3 bit to make 8 quantization levels. You can make it 4 bit to have 16 quantization levels. The PCM output will be coming to, at this point, this is a test point, PCM output. You can observe here the pulse code modulation output for the input signal that you are given here. PCM output is connected to PCM input for PCM demodulator. PCM demodulator takes PCM input and generates the staircase approximated signal here. It is called raw data. I hope you understood the nature of this signal. It is a staircase signal. This signal is applied to this low pass filter block and I get the received output here. This filter removes the coarseness of the raw data and gives us a smooth sine wave here. You see this variable DC source. This is there to apply. You can connect the variable DC to this input at PCM modulator. The reason for giving variable DC source here to see the quantization with minute details. You can suppose you apply 2 volt here. You can see which level it is getting resembling to. You can see here LEDs. These LEDs are helping you to found the PCM bits getting generated for the corresponding sample. Suppose you are using DC signal and you are applying 2 volt DC, corresponding output for 4 bit PCM you can see on 4 LEDs, or for 3 bit PCM you can found it from these 3 LEDs, and you can found out the binary bits representing 2 volt DC signal. Now hope you understand the PCM trainer here. Let me revise for you. This is my audio generator which is having a test point, sine wave output. This is my PCM modulator which has got 2 test points. One is ramp signal where you can measure sampling frequency and quantization levels, and you can also measure here delta V, the maximum separation between two levels. The second point is PCM output. Here you can see the PCM output, and then you can connect this to this one. This is my PCM demodulator block. The test point here is this raw data, the staircase approximation output. The raw data is applied here, and you can observe here the PCM received signal, that is your sinusoidal signal. Hope you have learned the PCM trainer. Now we'll go for actual practical implementation using this trainer.